Hey y'all, it's Dr. Tiffany. I hope you're doing well. And this is the update on what's been going on in China over the New Year's weekend. I didn't make any videos about it yesterday, or because I really, well, it's kind of a freaking downer, and I wanted to break off too, a day off too, which I'm sure y'all did. But this is a company called Airfinity that does computer models for COVID. There's some of the ones that I occasionally cite. Their current forecast that was updated on December 30th shows that they're having at least 11,000 deaths a day and daily infections of 1.8 million at this point, and these are fairly conservative estimates. They already say is 110,000 dead, and to be honest, what's the number between? Who knows? China is opaque as all get out. That's the curve they expected to follow. I know it's hard to read that, but right there, that's the middle of January. So we're actually in that little notch right there, right before the big peak. So, and there'll be a second peak at the beginning of March, kind of actually just like my forecast. But yesterday, 28% of travelers that came from China to Taiwan were COVID positive at their busiest airport, reinforcing the fact that it's ridiculously widespread there. There's not really any reported COVID medicine in the entire country of China right now. And there's been serious weakening of the government's trust because their COVID death toll for yesterday was 1. It's like, I mean, when you make laughable figures like that. Airfinity forecasted us to be 25,000 a day later this month. Possibly new infections could have peaked in Beijing. Hospitalizations and deaths will actually peak in 1 to 2 weeks. And well, we'll see. The pictures coming out of there are horrific, to say the least. One thing that I had a thought, initially someone mentioned that sequencing wastewater in planes, and I initially kind of laughed at that, you know. But I actually thought about it, and it may be a useful tool to be able to track and identify new variants coming from over in China, actually. You know, since it seems that, you know, people are going to continue to travel over here from there, we might as well at least learn what's the variants are, since they're not going to tell us. I love you all. Please stay safe.